Pretend we're in a movie scene right now,
Yeah.
and I'm one character, and you're another character.
Okay.
Okay. And you're baking bread, which you're doing actually. And we're just having a conversation. We're like, or we could both be sitting down potentially, or standing up, or whatnot. And as the viewer of this short film, like let's say we're acting and we're actually, engaging with each other. Instead of having to be told who to look at and when based on the director's cuts, they can choose, they can watch the entire conversation and just look at me, or watch the whole thing and just look at you, or choose when to look around.
So you're giving the viewer agency.
Yeah. I mean, to a degree, right? Because they still don't have full agency, because we're choosing them, like this entire thing to be the frame.
Yeah.
The scene. But right now, if somebody's watching this, which would have means I uploaded, stitched, and edited this footage, which I would be impressed by. They don't have to look at me. They can look at you. They can look at the bread. They could look, anywhere they wanted to. And obviously, like this isn't like a full-fledged set, So it's just your house. But imagine if you had those types of resources where you could actually present people with interesting things to look at.
Yeah.
Or create narratives with the understanding that they're going to be filmed in 360, so you can actually have movement, like walking around, and you don't need to so now that I'm on this side, we didn't have to change anything involving camera positioning. You can just be fluid and just let it happen. Because if it was a normal film, what we'd have to do for that to work is we'd have to say, as soon as I got up, cut, and then camera guy over here has to get in position and track me, or but this is, in a way, it's very simple. Because you don't have any control. You can't even see what it looks like until after you record it.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm of the opinion that in however many years down the road, it might be. I'm not saying this is definitely the case, but it might be that when somebody looks on their computer at their phone at a video, they'll be surprised if they can't look around, because everything is going to be in 360, because they're going to view it as their personal freedom to choose where they look.
Yeah.
Like the same way we view black and white footage, where it's like, it's great, it really, it has its own style and feel to it, but that was a different thing completely.
Yeah.
I think people in the future are going to look back on these times and be like, oh, that was back when, looking around a video was a new concept. And oh my God, I can't look around this film. And then we're going to be the older generation saying, yeah, back in my day, every film was like that. You can't just look around. And that's going to be such a foreign concept to the people of the future.
Yeah.
Potentially, or it might just be a fad and just fizzle out and not actually catch on. But it depends on how things progress and if you can actually tell a good story in 360.
Yeah.
Since if you can't tell a good story, then it's not going to work. I mean, it might be good for photojournalism because that way you can actually be objective. You don't choose where to look, where to point your lens. It films everything, including yourself as a photojournalist. So it forces you to be genuine.
Yeah. Cool.
But the real test is, will it work for a fictional type thing? Matter of time.
I'd be very interested to see what happens.
Yeah. Give me 20 years, and not a desk job, and hopefully I'd be able to make some interesting stuff.
I'm gonna try to avoid the desk job.
I think I would enjoy not doing that,
Same.
unless it was for a genuinely good thing that I felt like. If I felt like sitting at a desk for 10 hours a day
Yeah.
was the best possible use of my time to making the world a better place,
Yeah.
then yeah, I would do it. Because I would say this is what's necessary for me to accomplish what I want to do. But I have a feeling I can contribute more to like society at large and like live a more interesting life not doing that. Or the third scenario is I'd be happy doing a desk job if I was working for myself. You know, but that's still sort of, I don't know. Right now the idea would be making films, like just recording always, filming always producing stuff, and then hoping that something catches on and you know I can just make videos for a living.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
that would be
I don't know
fun.
if we'd be able to do that with food, but we'll see. If there was more of a public love for the arts like that,
Yeah.
or government funding.
Well, probably not for a while.
No. Depraved artist.
But this is good though, because if we ever do make it big, if you ever own your own bakery in like Europe or
We can
something,
look back.
yeah, and if I ever become, you know, a successful filmmaker, we'll look back and we'll be like, we started from the bottom, and like this is the bottom we're referring to,
Uh-huh.
like right here, in your college kitchen, baking what 8 loaves,
8 loaves, yeah.
8 loaves at a time, me making one video at a time.
Well said, John.
Thanks.